As you might have noticed from the lack of cow, this is one of the more serious videos that I'm doing. And as you can see, this is one of the 3 pro-life pins that I have. It's what a fetus looks like, the hands of one. I can talk about the others later. But if you've watched other ones of my videos, you might have noticed the one where I cut up a Planned Parenthood card, which I do every time they send me one. But that's not all I do, because you might think it's odd, but a pro-choice organization inspired effectively gave me this. Now you see, this is what I got from the pro-life organization, and I'll probably never get into Abundant Life-Giving Society for other years unless I wind up with a lot more money, but even then it's like, I just give all my money away. So how did that inspire? So how did Planned Parenthood inspire me to give to pro-life organizations? Well, it's sort of like, there's a lot of problems I have with some charities. Some I used to support briefly, some I never did. Maybe I only gave to them once, but who knows. Planned Parenthood never gave to, never will. And they're not the only one. There's also the ironically named Compassion and Care. That's about supporting euthanasia, which is wrong. We shouldn't support that. We should want people to live. And then there's also some, I forget what the exact word is, but it was like some doctors for reproductive health. That's another one. And Lutherans for Life isn't the only pro-life charity I've given to, although I haven't given to the other one that much yet. The other one was, interestingly enough, founded by Abby Johnson, who used to run Planned Parenthood. Yeah. It's called And Then There Were None. Basically, when Planned Parenthood wanted me to give them money, I instead gave them a 14-page letter, which I'm more than likely to print out and read and make a video if you want me to. I gave them that letter instead of any money, and indeed they even paid postage to get it. So that's one of the things I like to do. It's like, oh, you have this letter, I like to adjust that point, but that's not all that I do. They mentioned some number. Obviously it was a high number, or I couldn't get something like this Abundant Life-Giving Society certificate. The reason I have this is because of all the money I've given to Lutherans for Life in 2024. And it was due to Planned Parenthood and the other 2 places I've mentioned that I've given to Lutherans for Life. Because they started at an amount, it was pretty high in the hundreds, and then I effectively halved the amount, and I sort of increased it by a bit once, and then I halved it until it was a steady low amount, and it'll probably be that amount forever, just that same low amount over and over again. It's like, oh, you want me to give to you, Planned Parenthood? No, I'm giving to Lutherans for Life. And this is such a good thing, I probably want it framed, because if you're pro-life like me, you definitely want a recognition like this. And there's some certificates I've gotten from charities that are complete bogus, because they're giving me membership cards and thank you gifts or whatever. Lots of charities do that, and I haven't even given to them, and now never will. Now these people are great. I haven't gotten any thank you gifts, but that's fine. I've gotten like a quarterly mailing, and that's about it. And that's fine. Hold on, I got an interruption here. Sorry about that. Someone was at the door. Anyways, don't really know what else to talk about, but basically, Planned Parenthood helped inspire me to give to a Lutherans for Life organization and other pro-life ones, or at least one other one. Well, it wasn't necessarily Planned Parenthood, because the other one found me in the mail. But yeah, this is something I should probably display in my room that I YouTube in from sometimes now, but we'll see how often. And I like this. It's a pretty nice certificate. It's more than just a certificate to me. It's showing just how pro-life I am, because you have to give a lot to give to it, and to get one of these, and like I said, I might not have that money again anytime soon, nor was I planning to give that much again, but it's still nice that they appreciate me. It's nice that I'm a pro-life individual, because I'm not all talk, am I? Even if I was all talk, at least I'd be talking for a certain side, which shows good things. Well, I might plan to do more abortion-related videos in the future, and we'll see what else deals with whole Planned Parenthood and all that. If only they were just in favor of birth control and had nothing to do with abortion, then I might, probably wouldn't though, but I might support them, but I can't ever. But still, I think all it takes is Planned Parenthood harassing me some. They even sent me a final notice, and then they stopped giving me stuff again. It's like, really? And now I have this backlog of huge mail. They sent something urgent. I put it at the bottom of the pile where it will remain, meaning I have to read all the other mail in front of it before I even get to this quote-unquote urgent thing. I doubt it's urgent. Yeah, you want me to ignore letters if you're like from a political party sending me something, just mention abortion and I'm done reading. Yeah. Of course, I do read the entirety of what Planned Parenthood sends, so I underline things and prepare counterpoints. Or would if I ever wrote them again. I hope to, but kinda not the highest on my priority list when I have so much other stuff to do. I'm not gonna tell you the amount that you have to give to this, because it's almost interesting that I even have that much to just give away. That's why I'm trying to be more stingy with money. I'll still give stuff away, I just don't want to give that much away at once. I even had to create an account just for charitable giving versus the checking account that's just for expenses and all that. So, not really too much else to say. We can talk more about experiences I've had with charities and other things, such as whether all these bad charities, I can't remember all of them offhand, but like a lot of them are out for being wasteful. Others I used to give to till I found out what they gave money to, or what unnecessary political leanings they had. One I might have given to, but before I ever got to it, they made me realize, nope, not going to. And one I gave to briefly, then I found out they were wasteful. Almost made it sound like racist, but no, not racist. I haven't run across any of them yet, I don't think. Well, you know, I didn't give too much else to say, and I've got other stuff to do anyway, so rambled on about this, but thank you, Lutherans for Life, for putting me in your life-giving society in 2012. Parenthood for inspiring me to give to pro-life organizations I might not have otherwise given to. Yeah. So, that is all.